Yeah. Y'all roll out, nigga. Yeah. See this here for the straight baller, nigga. Niggas know how to relax up in here.
Ooh, baby, I like it raw. That's just what came to mind.
I was just listening to fucking Old Dirty Bastard.
It just came to me out of nowhere. I was like, just do it. Anyway, welcome. We back in the lab. We back in the studio.
Yes, sir.
I'm Rob. He's Rick.
Yes, sir, man.
Captain's Log Podcast and YouTube show. Good evening. Happy Monday. We're glad y'all came here to fuck with us, man. Got some things to talk about. It's a sports week.
Yeah.
So, first of all, we can recap per usual. What'd you end up getting into?
So Friday, me and Martell, old Brody went to Yard House.
What'd you think? What'd you think?
I fucks with Yard House. That's my second time
Fuck
going.
with the Yard House too.
I didn't know it was a chain. I just thought it was like some exclusive shit.
Which one you went
to? The one in the city. Right off of 7th Street.
Oh, they got one down there now?
Bro, that joint right up the street from the Verizon Center, right there on the corner.
It's new?
Yeah, I guess.
It gotta be new because when I first went to it, it was in Springfield.
They still got that one out in Springfield.
That's the first
so
time
I
I
was
went
talking to so me and Martell said he always went to the one in Springfield, but he never went to the one in the city. So that was my second time going to the one in the city. Me and wifey went out there the first time off some random impromptu shit. And he said, you know, when he was traveling a lot of shit for work, there's one like Minnesota, like the motherfuckers.
Oh, it's chain like that.
Yeah, it's chain like that.
I thought it was some local shit.
But no, it was good though. Me and him had a couple of drinks. We was just chilling, bro. Just like, you know, trying to unwind. We ain't have happy hour in a little bit. So had a couple drinks, had me a smoking old fashioned, had them that busting fucking jambalaya.
Oh, you had the jambalaya. The jambalaya is a staple, bro.
Hey, so the first time I went, I had the jambalaya with the brown rice, and that was good. But this time I had it with the linguine, and it was better the second day.
I had mine with the rice too. I don't know, for some reason I was looking at the menu. I was like, I'm just gonna try something different. So really, I was infatuated with how many different fucking beers they had.
Yeah.
But I was like, let me fuck with the jambalaya. The jambalaya was a little spicy, but that shit was busting.
Well, you know, I'm fucking with spicy, and then I love Cajun Creole food. So and that's an authentic jambalaya. Though.
Shout out to fucking Yard House. The jambalaya is.
And you know what else is good? Like I haven't been eating the buffalo wings, of course. So I had the boneless wings. The boneless wings was fire.
Really?
The sauce is what it is, but it's actual like real fucking chicken breast. It ain't that fake ass, you know, chicken meat shit that other places be having.
Boneless wing.
But well, not a boneless wing. Let's just say boneless chicken chunks. I don't know why.
Last time I had a boneless wing, it was by accident. But I mean, you know, chicken is chicken. I ain't tripping.
Yeah, but it was good. But other than that, Saturday and fucking Sunday, I had work. I had military duty this weekend, so that was about it, bro. I came, and by the time I got home, I done missed most of the, you know, the first games that started at 1:00. So I got home by like 4.
Don't worry about that. I watched all that shit.
I crashed, but I caught up. So I'm Gucci.
I took a little power nap at halftime and everything. I was good to go.
So what y'all get into?
Yeah. So Saturday we tried a Rover. For those who don't know what Rover is, it's like dog walking, room and board, pretty much a fucking dog sitter. Whether you want somebody to come to your house or you won't go to their house. So we going out of town, you know what I'm saying? And in between the last couple of weeks and, you know, before the end of the year, we're going out of town. So really trying to figure out, you know, where we can send a dog for, you know, multiple days. I know motherfucker I keep them overnight, but ain't nobody keeping nobody dog for no 5 days. I'm not. So we said, well, let's just try some shit out. We looked at a couple of vacation kennels, but you know, some of these joints be breed specific, or some of them don't take big dogs, or some of them don't take high energy dogs, whatever.
Or some of them just don't take new clients at all.
Or some of them don't take.
So that's what I ran into with Ronan when we had went on vacation in July. None of these places would take new dogs, and due to the fact that he's so fucking big, they wouldn't take him neither. So
yeah,
luckily I got lucky, and somebody canceled at the actual vet that he goes to that he had history at, and we was able to get it. But that shit's expensive. So Rover is like a more affordable option, though. I will tell you that.
Yeah. Rover is pretty clutch. I mean, so granted, you know, it's my first time You know what I'm saying? I'm not going to leave a review. I'm not going to leave it because it's kind of partially my fault. You know what I'm saying? I should have kind of did this a couple of days in advance. I got on the bitch at like 12 noon to find someone who I can drop Nugget off with at 6 p.m. No. So I seen 2 people, 2 ladies. I hit both of them up. I really wanted the other lady because she had a lot of, her rating was like 5 or something. And she was close. She was like 2 miles from here. Oh yeah. And she had a backyard and all that. She had another dog. She had all the shit set up, but she didn't respond. So I hit another lady. You know, she didn't have that many reviews, but her rating was still high. It was still a 4.5 out of 5. So, you know what I'm saying? I went with her and she responded in like 2 seconds. Was like, yes. So I was like, all right, bet. So I called myself trying to be proactive. We driving. The wife was like, let me see the profile. And she looking at the picture, you know, looked like some Facebook, Instagram shit. So I was like, yeah, I would have took a better picture than that if you know, you're supposed to be a professional. But I digress. So we took the dog. You know, this shit said buoy. Unless they didn't extended their lines, nigga, I was all the way over by fucking Jasper's.
They might have, bro.
So that's what Gus said. Gus said they changed it. So technically, all the way up Lotsford, all the way to damn 202 is considered buoy. I didn't know that, you know what I'm saying, we had extended land from the island.
They're changing a bunch of names of everything, and I got a addition to the show later on for that too.
Okay, cool. Yeah. So we dropped the dog off. We pull up, you know what I'm saying. The house looking a little, you know, it's looking a little crazy, you know what I'm saying. So I'm like, I mean, you know, the grass was you know, kind of stepped. You know how when it ain't no grass and it's just dirt, that means motherfuckers always standing there. So it's looking real blockish a little bit. It's looking real cornish. You stupid. And so I dropped the dog. So I'm knocking on the door, and that's all I hear is just they didn't moving shit around. You know what I'm saying? So I'm assuming, I was like, all right, so maybe the house just isn't clean at the moment. You know what I mean? So the chick came out, young girl.
Damn, you judgy as fuck. You didn't get in the house,
bro. I didn't even get to go in. So I don't know the rules and regulations of Rover. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. So long story short, I gave her the dog, and I was like, so this is my first time. So like, do I need to check, like, you know, the space? And she was like, nah, you're supposed to drop the dog off at the door. So I was like, like, yeah, I don't know about that. So I said, all right. So I left, you know what I'm saying? I left, and we had went to the PG County Fair. We had a good little time, but I was low key like, man, is Nugget breathing? Is he okay? You know what I'm saying? Went to the PG County Fair. PG County Fair was legit. If you was in high school, the PG County Fair over there on Showplace Arena up in Marlboro, that shit was lit. If you was anywhere from 13 to 17, it was popping.
But it was different though, because we weren't really spending no fucking money. You got to spend money.
Nah, we weren't spending no money, bro.
They spend money now.
Look, they was cracking heads. They had the motherfucking ATMs in the goddamn trailer in the parking lot. No, ATM's over there. Like,
bro. Oh, you need cash?
ATM right there. $4 fucking.
Yeah, I was about to say surcharge probably $12.
So we went there, you know what I'm saying? It was like $25 for all of us to get in. That's for 4 people. That's fine. So we get in, Harley do the horseback ride, and that's $10. So I'm like, all right. So then Harley gets her face painted, that's $20. I'm like, all right, goddamn it. I'm like, yeah, we already 50 in, and we ain't even walked in the damn park. So then you get in the joint. I'm thinking, well, we done paid money. You just get on the rides. Nah, bro.
I don't know where the fuck you thought you was at.
It's been a minute.
That shit's never been the case.
So now you got to buy these coupons.
Yep.
I call them coupons. We gotta go buy some coupons. But it's like, oh, you can buy the band for $30 and you can ride all the shit. Or you can just buy the coupons and you get like 5 coupons for $10.
No, that's why they push you to get the band.
Exactly, because the small roller coasters are 3 coupons. The big joints are like 6 and 7. So it's like, I was like, look, I'm gonna keep it a bean. I'm not buying 2 bands. It's not even that many coasters for Harley. I was like, she gonna get on like 3 rides and that's it. So
just buy the band.
We bought the band for Aiden, and we was like, Aiden, you go do what you need to do, and then you gonna come up off that band. We that's how we doing it, old school. So
get that band to your sister.
So Aiden went and got on a bunch of rides. You know what I'm saying? All the throw up rides was there. All the spinnies and in circle spinnies. I was like, hey, I was like, leg fucked up or not, I wasn't getting on none of this shit. You ain't gonna have me throwing up out here in front of these teenagers so they can fire my ass up.
Oh man.
So stayed there about 2 hours. Then we went to IHOP, came home. So went back to get the dog. You know what I'm saying? I see they have another dog. Apparently, the lady says that she did a rover like 2 months ago, and the guy dropped his dog off and never came back.
Crazy.
So she's had somebody else's American Bulldog for 2 months, feeding it, all this other shit. I seen the dog. The motherfucker look real strong too. So, and she's got a Connie Corso as well that they sent off to training.
Look at him saying it and enunciating it correctly.
You know,
pronouncing it correctly.
I said it one day. I was like, I feel like I'm the only nigga saying Cane Corso.
No, you're not. Everybody in the fucking world who does not own a Connie Corso calls it a Cane Corso, but it's pronounced.
I'm just gonna call
Connie
it a Corso.
Corso.
And I'm gonna fuck the Connie up at some point. Nah. So I picked
Good
the
job,
dog
my
up.
man.
So Gus was like, just check his mannerisms. You know what I'm saying? Like if he's looking all like depressed and shit, that means he just been sitting in the cage the whole time. So I'm like, all right. So he come out, he's hyper as fuck. So I was like, okay, we're good. So everything was good. I said, okay, I'll be in touch. You know what I mean? So
are you gonna use her again?
No, I'll tell you why. So we roll out, right? And I had to make a couple runs. This is football Sunday, so I'm doing a bunch of shit. Pick my uncle up, blah 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 blah. So next thing you know, when I get home, Nugget done throwing up in the back, throwing up in the trunk of the Jeep. So I'm like, and then I look, and there's like fucking cranberries and all types of shit that he don't eat, that he done thrown up. So I'm like, all right, well, I only give him dog food and treats. I don't be giving him all that shit, not yet. So I was like, all right, well, that's already a strike against you. And then you know what I'm saying, he goes out to the bathroom, he go to do his thing. He's shitting all types of. He's shitting everything but shit. And I'm like, nah. So we not doing this. We're not doing this. Again, this is my fault.
Maybe he got into some shit.
Most likely got into something. They not paying. I told her, I was like, look, you got shit on the floor. He's gonna put in his mouth. I gave her all the shit that a puppy would do.
Fucking ND and non-disclosure agreement. Told her ass everything up front.
Exactly. So I was like, all right, so I'll do a little bit more research, but no, I can't use Shorty again. I can't. Because he's still, I think probably 3 or 4 bowel movements later, like he's just now kind of getting back to his regular stool, man. I thought this nigga was about to shit a newspaper. Like the fuck, a full Washington Post coming out this nigga's ass.
He was getting everything.
Yeah.
So you gonna try to use the lady that you originally wanted next time?
No, my wife found someone that was recommended. We'll try that, and if not, I could just use my uncle. So that was my weekend recap, and we watched some football. But before we get into football, let's send a rest in peace out to Queen Elizabeth II,
Milady.
I don't know shit about Queen Elizabeth. I don't know anything. I'm just paying my respects. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. Sorry. You was 96. You had a solid run. You know what I'm saying? I hope I can make it to 90.
The world, you had mixed reviews, man.
It's mixed reviews with everything, man.
It is, but some people, I can tell you right now, I've heard people say it, right, but I never really acknowledged it, right? Like everybody talks about it all the time, but I guess I can sit here and put a name on it. We are now and have been living in the clout chasing era for the last decade.
I agree.
And when I mean clout chasing, and when I say people were doing some of the most outlandish shit or saying the most outlandish shit on the internet in regards to, her death, that shit was nuts. So I was just like, motherfuckers are really out here just doing this shit just for the attention, right? Regardless of the fact, right? Death is death, be respectful. But people was just going out of pocket. Whatever your views are, on an individual, whatever, at least, at that point in time, at least she ain't even been dead for 24 hours, and people were leaning on her. So I'm like, all right, okay. Yeah. I mean, it ain't my, I don't operate like that. You're a grown individual at the end of the day, but the internet is definitely and always will be undefeated. But Jesus Christ, some of the comments or some of the memes were just whoa, that's a little too soon.
Well, people don't
But-
give a fuck because at the end of the day, you know what I'm saying? I mean, we've talked about social media
Yeah.
endless times on how it operates
Mhm.
and the quickest way, you know what I'm saying, to get popular, the quickest way to get the likes, the views, the you know, with the money that comes with it is you get on there and you say controversial shit. You say dumb shit.
Act a straight
You know what I'm
donkey.
saying?
I
You-
did watch you at shit. Not to cut you off, but I just thought about it. I did watch the UFC fights this weekend, but you don't watch UFC. But it was definitely a fucking highlight fucking card. Every fucking fight was fucking lit. So
you know, it's not that I don't watch it. It's like it's just, you know, it's just some sports that like I don't realize it be on. And they be promoting the shit out of UFC.
they do.
I just don't be paying attention. Like, I mean, I don't pay attention to tennis. I didn't really start watching tennis until I heard Serena was getting ready to hit the road, or possibly. But like, I was like, damn, bro, like this is what I've been missing out on. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
But rest in peace to her, man. I also want to say rest in peace to David A. Arnold, man, comedian. And I think it's crazy because I kind of expected more people to like kind of be paying some type of homage or at least saying some kind words to him. And it really wasn't that many people. Like Kevin Hart said something, Kevin on stage. Like, I didn't really see that many people. And that man died, you know, they say died of natural causes, you know, he's 54 years old. And to me, I felt like he had done a lot, but he had really had a lot that he was getting ready to do. Like, you know, he had his Netflix stand-up, he had TV show, you know, he was funny, you know, he was really tapping into, you know what I'm saying, the marriage couples, you know, making shit funny. And like I didn't really hear, like I just feel like it wasn't enough comedians. Like, damn, I'ma holler at you. So I was like, I mean, what was this dude like? You know what I'm saying? Because like even Kev on stage's message, it just seemed like it was a little like somebody wrote that shit for him. You know what I'm saying?
Really?
Like
I ain't see Kev on stage.
Yeah, he said something. He was the first person I saw. And then I started like, you know, whenever, you know, it's a death, unfortunately, I'll hashtag the person's name. And it wasn't that many joints popping up. Like, and I was like, damn, like, what this nigga not? He's popular to me.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I mean, I don't think he's as popular as Kevin on stage, just using an example. Kevin on stage kind of killing it right now. But like, I thought it would have been more, you know, more for him. You know what I mean? So, you know, rest in peace to him, man.
Yeah.
Anyway, so I know the tennis shit was last week. We didn't record last week because you know, it was a holiday, so we try not to, you know, record on holidays unless we just don't give a shit or it's something real hot. We gotta get it out. But we did catch some tennis, man. Yep. And I want to say shout out to, you know, the GOAT, Serena Williams, you know what I'm saying? One of the greatest tennis players. I'm not gonna say she the greatest because I don't watch tennis like that. But you know what I'm saying? One of the greatest athletes of all time. I'm going to say that because she stretches over all sports as far as the accolades. You talking 23 fucking Grand Slam titles, singles. She been busting y'all ass for 25 years. You know what I'm saying? I watched the match, you know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna lie, Serena looking a little tired. And then she just somehow found a way to fight through. I honestly, in my opinion, you know what I'm saying? I thought she was going to lose early. But like the chick that she was playing, she kept making mistakes, and every time she made a mistake, it's like you was giving Serena a chance to catch her breath. She's just like, okay, she done fucked up like 3 times in a row. Now she like, okay, I'm good, and then she throw that motherfucker power, man. Serena be swinging that motherfucker.
She
boy.
be swinging. She
not
fucking small neither.
No,
man. she brolic as fuck.
She's solid.
But at the end of the day, Serena has already solidified her fucking legacy, man, in the tennis games. If she can hang it up right now, I mean, if she does, will nobody be mad, man. She done proved herself over and over again. Hence why she said why she made her comment, I'm Serena. Like, yes, the fuck you are.
She said, I'm just Serena.
Yes, ma'am.
And them commentators were the fucking worst.
They are.
Like,
they're fucking vultures. Just like when, I forgot the girl's name. When, you know, she was just like, you know what? I'm taking a break from tennis for my mental health. And they was slamming her for that shit. The young girl. I'm like
she can't hang. I'm just like, bruh, like, I mean, bruh, I really be saying it. I just feel like the juice is just not worth the fucking squeeze, bruh. Like being a popular athlete or a celebrity, like you gotta constantly be happy and all this other. You gotta fake, like, you know what I'm saying? You can't show no emotions. You can't be a little cocky. You can't be a little arrogant. You know what I'm saying? And what pisses me off is like, y'all, you know what I'm saying? You know who the fuck y'all talking about. Y'all literally sat there and tried to find all these ways to try to make Serena look like she's a fucking bad person, or she arrogant, and she fucking get drug tested all the fucking time.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? And then you get mad and say, I'm just Serena. Bitch, she been smashing y'all ass for 25 years. Let me say that shit again. She don't got to get on there and praise the other fucking player. She just beat her.
Yeah.
You don't have to do that.
Yep.
But because you know, y'all get upset like when the black athletes don't act the way y'all want them to. That's a shit that be annoying to me.
They give her a lot of shit too, man. So she been through a lot of controversial shit, like while playing during tennis matches, and like fucking shady ass calls, and they just put so much shit on her, and like people wouldn't think like playing tennis would be that stressful, or that controversial, but it's a lot of shit, man, that goes on.
Yeah, bro. You remember when she wore the all black all black, like what they call that?
I don't fucking
all black spandex suit joint that had like a little red line. Apparently she wore it because she was a little bit after she had the baby.
Mm-hmm.
So she wore it and they was like trying to give her a shit for that. So I was just like, what's the difference? I'm like,
she can't do shit right.
I'm like, is she okay? So if she would went and put the skirt over top of it, would it have been an issue? Like, listen, we keep it a bean. It's some ass back there. You know what I'm saying? Like, why she gotta hide what the fuck? You know what I'm saying? She just naturally has. Like, it didn't be, bro, these questions, dog. Yeah. Like, they asked her. They was like, Serena, when Jane Doe, when she takes her break, she goes to the bathroom. She goes in the bathroom, just psychs herself up and yells and screams. What do you do when you go to the bathroom? And she's like, I use the bathroom.
Yeah.
Like, what the fuck? I'd have been like,
that, shit.
Well, like, listen, so first I sit down, you know what I'm saying? Pull my shit down, make sure my phone is close. Get on Instagram and just drop a massive.
They the same way, man. Fucking clout chaser, trying to be that controversial reporter and shit.
Yeah. So shout out to Serena, you know what I'm saying? Yes, great, one of the greatest. If maybe I'll watch some more tennis, and I mean, I'm just gonna say she's the greatest. Fuck it. Somebody get on here and argue with me.
She is.
Next. I love it when I find something from a nigga from the house. Francis Tiafoe. I'm gonna say that. If I fucked your name up, my man, I'm sorry. I'm just gonna call you Francis.
Yeah.
Frank. DMV zone, Hyattsville to be exact.
Yes, sir.
24 years old, made it to the goddamn, what is that? The
quarterfinal.
He made it to the quarterfinal. You know what I'm saying? Man, they had high praise for this dude. You know what I'm saying? Everybody was pulling up on him. You had Brad Bill pulled up on him. Also, I love how we pulled up in attendance. Crazy.
Yeah, I was about to say we were
pulled up
in attendance at the motherfucking.
Yeah, Spike Lee, all them in there. And what's funny is, it was a TikTok when after Serena had lost, and it was this dude, old dude, they be having their font big as shit on their phone. He had on there, he was like, it's funny, all the black people are leaving now.
Yeah. Saying that shit.
You know why the fuck we here.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I seen that picture.
Yeah, shit was crazy. But old boy was playing good. Like, he had a lot of energy. He was doing some trick shit, putting the ball through his legs. When he came to his last match, he had the Brad Bill jersey on. I was like, yeah, bro.
That so the fact that so I heard about him before, because me and Tasha, we watch tennis, so I kind of keep up with it just a little bit, and I always try to keep up with local athletes. So I heard about Francis before he got to the US Open, but the fact that he's performing at the caliber that he's performing at right now is just incredible. So shout out to that man, and best of luck. Hopefully he wins, bro. I'm rooting for him to win, bro.
Well, he lost.
Oh shit.
Yeah, he lost. The last joint he was in, he lost.
Oh fuck.
Yeah, he lost. I mean, they said the dude he played, he was real good. So yeah, he would have been the first black to first African American to make it to the championship in a while, male. And I think it's like 20 years or something like that.
Yeah, it hasn't been.
But yeah, he did.
And not males. Not males.
Okay, well, yeah, he would have lost. Well, he would have been the first in a while. So, but I mean, I think after that, of support, I see some endorsements coming if he ain't got them already.
He's getting them. I can say that shit.
I see him coming back. You know what I'm saying? Really,
he's about to be the new face.
Yeah.
Serena's about to take her exit. Francis is about to be the new face. Watch.
24 years old. He got a solid.
He got a long career.
He
has nothing but time.
And before we get into football, we can definitely talk about this these retired player boxing bullshit. I just wonder, like, how much they getting paid for this shit? Le'Veon Bell.
A lot of times it's just for charity. They're not really getting paid shit.
I'm not getting hit in my face for free, bro.
Hey man, they got to keep themselves relevant somehow. But Adrian Peterson is definitely
Bell.
fucking relevant now.
So when he got hit, he tried to jump back up, and then he was blown
His
because
fucking equilibrium is fucking knocked.
He was dizzy as fuck. He just ain't know it yet. You know what I'm saying? And I was like, damn, that was a clean hit. But then he went live on Instagram, like the next day, try to like shout out to Le'Veon Bell. Don't go live. You got knocked the fuck out, dog. Don't do that shit. Just leave it. Just leave it,
L, bro. Just eat your L.
Just leave it, bro.
Eat your L. But yeah, I seen it, and and what's crazy is when I seen Le'Veon Bell's, like I seen the punch coming, I was like, Peterson does not have his hands up.
No, he was tired.
I was like, I said, oh, he out of there. He out of there. It was like one of them good old fight night fucking hits from PlayStation.
It was a clean hit. And he was crazy. It wasn't like no hard, like full blown boxer hit, but it was clean hit, just clean hit to the face.
It was in that motherfucker. Ring my bell.
Then he turned around, just walked away like, you know, it is what it is. Yeah. But your man Nick Young.
He got him in the ropes.
Come on, bro. My man out that joint looking out of shape.
Man,
you would have thought this nigga was play fighting with his man on the blacktop or something. This nigga put his hand out, try to do the shimmy. Like, bro, he was gassed out, bro. I don't even know who won that. Did he win that?
He got knocked out through the ropes. Nick Young got knocked out.
Well, he said he got elbowed in the face or something like that.
Man, that motherfucker
was holding his face.
Got hit with a motherfucker Udale, bro, and went through the fucking ropes.
Hey, look, it's probably for the best. I'd fake it too, like, nigga, you won. How many rounds was it? You know,
I can't remember. I just seen the fucking highlights. I didn't watch the
fight. That nigga was
looking
extra sweaty and greasy out that joint too, bro.
So speaking of outlandish shit, did you see the fan that cooked that fucking Ravens player on the fucking field before the fucking game?
What you mean?
It was like I don't know when this happened, but I seen it on social media yesterday. It was like a random fan who was playing wide receiver and dogged one of the fucking Ravens fucking defensive backs and actually caught the pass and scored a touchdown.
He had cleats on?
Them motherfuckers had helmets and shoulder pads and everything going.
And he had regular clothes on.
No, the fucking fan had on a helmet and shoulder pads too.
They let him put the shit on.
Yeah, he fucking hit his ass with a shimmy off the fucking line, broke. And if I remember the rocker, I think he hit a fucking post fade to the fucking end zone, bro. Caught that joint and got burnt. That motherfucker in front of the entire stadium.
That motherfucker might need a 10-day contract.
Hey, look.
He might need a 10 days.
Something. And then, oh boy, the good thing about it is the dude that got burnt, he did go to like social media. It was just like, yeah, he was like, I'm gonna get roasted for this one. Yeah, you are. So I don't know if it was like during the week or if it was like before the game or whatever, but I'll show it to you after the joint. He got fucking cooked by a fan.
Speaking of getting cooked, all right, let's do it.
Yep.
Week 1 NFL. I'm not gonna get to the Commanders yet.
Who we start off with first?
I'm gonna start off with the Thursday night.
Okay.
The Rams. What the fuck?
Yeah.
Rams looking y'all crazy out here. That's all I'm gonna say. I didn't think y'all was gonna get smashed on like that, but like y'all legitimately was getting smashed on, bro.
It didn't look good.
No, it didn't look good at all. Like 31-10. Listen, Bills. I still, because you know the Bills was my underdog team last year and the year before that. And I'm not even saying underdog. They're my pick to win the whole shit this year. I'm sticking with them. Josh Allen's a fucking dog. Like now, I ain't really particularly like they got all these plays with him just running the ball, but he's a big guy though. So I mean, I guess it is what it is. But they got a fucking squad, bro. Their defense was hitting. What was it? Stephon Diggs was destroying these niggas.
I think.
And he was talking shit on
I think Miller was like a perfect addition.
Von Miller was a beast. Von Miller was fucking cooking. So shout out to the Bills. I'm with y'all. I mean, I'm still a free agent, so I'm just saying. I didn't look at the Steelers and Bengals, but I was looking at my man Deli's joint, so I figured they wasn't doing good. They lost by 3. Saints and Falcons. Saints kicked the field goal to win the game. Panthers and Browns. Browns won by 2. 49ers and Bears. It looked like it was fucking flooded on the damn field. And the Bears won. Philly won. They beat the Lions by 3. They said the Lions ain't looking like no slouch Lions no more. But I mean, they scored 35 points.
We got them next week. So,
bro, we play the Lions next week. It's
Commanders play the Lions,
and it's in Detroit, right?
I think so.
Holy shit! Then we got the Colts and the Texans fucking tied, 2020. So I guess you can probably say who probably the 2 worst teams are. Patriots, Dolphins, 20-7. Dolphins was looking just sweet.
Yeah. So did you hear about what happened at the fucking stadium during that game? Somebody left their grill on in the parking lot, and like several cars fucking caught on fire.
I mean, what the fuck did the grill roll onto?
I don't know how the fuck that happens, but
somebody must have tipped it over.
It happened, and it's like I would be pissed. I come out from enjoying a fucking football game and come out and my car is completely scorched and burned to the frame.
You better have insurance. I'll tell you that shit.
But
yeah, you had that tip that over. I think that's the only way that shit happened.
I don't know how that happened.
So you got the Raiders and Chargers. I didn't see that game. They said it was action packed though. Raiders won 24-19. Packers and Vikings. Hey, yeah. Packers looking crazy. Aaron Rodgers, he got hit pretty hard a couple of times. He was overthrowing. He had a dime that he threw to one of his receivers. He dropped it. He don't have no fucking.
He ain't got no weapons.
He don't have no trust in none of them dudes. So all they did was just run their fucking running back to death. I mean, but the Vikings, they was shit. What's my man name? What's the receiver? Bama do the gritty. His name is not. It's not popping up, man. Y'all know who the fuck I'm talking about. He had almost fucking 200 yards receptions, bro.
Yeah, but who's throwing it to him?
Kirk Cousins.
Jesus fucking Christ.
I mean, shit. That's all he needs. But he get a lot of yards after the play, though.
Yeah, but I'm just saying.
You think we should have? You think
Kirk left and is playing better than?
No, he's not. No. Don't get it twisted. This is one game. Kirk is playing the same way he been playing.
That motherfucker had a good season last year. He had a decent season last year.
Yes, bro, he won like 8 games.
It was still better than what the fuck shit. We was barely winning fucking 8 games when he was fucking.
I don't see it. To me, he not playing no better. He just got better weapons. Then Chiefs and Cardinals. Well, I'm sorry, Giants and Titans. Giants won by 1. Yeah. What? And it's a play with Derrick Henry getting put on his ass when he was trying to run. I was like, niggas, they figured that big nigga shit out.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So Chiefs and Cardinals. Chiefs is looking sweet. They don't miss Tyreek.
Yeah, I'm about to say Mahomes was throwing that motherfucker like he was playing street ball, bro.
They got so many receivers, bro.
Shit, yeah. Like, so they good.
I just think niggas don't really understand like how many ready to go receivers that are on the Chiefs. If niggas you ain't never seen before, put them in the game, they're catching the bomb for 50 yards.
Yeah, but the thing about that is, and who the fuck said this? Uncle Shannon said this, and it's going to lead into the next team you're probably about to talk about. The Chiefs are in a good spot regardless, right? Whether they have Mahomes or not, they're good. And the reason why I say this because they have so many fucking weapons other than the fucking quarterback is ridiculous. So if Mahomes was to ever fucking like have to fucking sit out, they'll still be good and they'll still be top contenders, you know, man, in their fucking division.
And you only paying 2 niggas like real money.
Right. So then, which leads into my point with these bum ass Cowboys.
Ooh, the Cowboys. Cowboys lose to the Buccaneers 19-3 on primetime TV. Listen. I know Dak got hurt. He out 6 to 8 weeks. He got surgery on his hand. I get that. But don't sit there and act like he wasn't playing like some shit before he got hurt. First and foremost, you don't have your offensive lineman. You know what I'm saying? Your running back is washed. You don't have a true number 1 receiver yet. You didn't bring in no veteran who can just kind of take up some space.
Their number 1 receiver fucking had fucking 11 touches and only fucking two catches.
They thought
Lamb is some shit.
They thought CD Lamb was over the man. He not there yet.
Nah, he was fucking ass.
So I'm looking at Dak running. Dak out there running like he's 49 years old.
So to me, it seemed like that motherfucker was limping the entire game. And then on top of that, fucking was it Skip? Skip or Shannon that said he looked like he fucking hurt his hand in fucking practice. Because the way that he was throwing, it was like he seemed like his fucking hand was already hurt prior to the incident. So I watched that clip.
His throws was off
a lot of times. And I'm like, yeah, I get like a jam, right? Possibly, but surgery, that don't look like that much of a contact for fucking. But I get it though, hurt. Like you're throwing it, opposites, fucking the fucking laws of physics and all that shit. He fucking hit a brick wall pretty much, but that shit, I'm like, he had to get surgery for that. So I think that he was hurt prior to, because that was like a crate. That was like a to me that it looked like a fluke ass fucking injury.
It's like I've seen that with so many other players,
and like it never went to that extent. And then like that motherfucker had a hard time gripping the fucking ball afterwards, like on the sideline. So they're giving him what 6 to 8 weeks.
6 to 8 weeks.
And that's like at minimum.
That's
not even counting. Like, so now, and then they got to buy too at like week 8 or 9 or some shit like that. So he's pretty much about to be out. Probably he's going to be out most of the fucking season.
I think he's going to be out for the
season. And then it's just like, what the fuck?
I think he's going to be out for the season.
Which goes to my point. Fucking Dallas is, so when I said the Chiefs, they got enough weapons. If Mahomes was to like be out, they can still be, a threat. Dallas does not have that. Dallas offense is fucking trash, and Dak is trash. So like they're fucking. To me, I'm gonna say it right now. Unofficially, they're fucking out of here. Like their season's done.
Cooper Rush at the helm right now. Who the fuck is that guy?
I don't fucking know.
I mean, I watched it, bro. The game was so fucking boring. Usually I would say, man, the fucking Commanders games, this shit be so boring. It'd be quiet and all that. But this was a boring game.
Yeah, that shit was ass.
Tom Brady was getting fucked up. Shout out to Michael Parsons. Yeah, he was doing it.
Parsons was getting it, but he couldn't save it. Now, I would say their defense is a lot better than their fucking offense because they forced the fucking Bucks to kick 25 fucking field goals.
Yeah.
But even still, man, like that motherfucker Michael Parsons can't have that fucking whole team on his fucking back.
He can't do that.
So just like fucking Uncle Shannon said, quote unquote, unofficially fucking Dallas's fucking playoffs and fucking division fucking championship shit is out of here.
That's a heartbreaker. Hey, Dallas fans, y'all okay?
Nah, they're not.
I just need listen. If you're a Dallas fan and you're not okay, hit me in the DM. You know what I'm saying? We could do a little therapy session. You know what I'm saying? We could do some aromatherapy, some hot rocks on your neck or something. You know what I'm saying? We could just talk about how your season is over. I mean, I don't know, bro. Prior to that, I wouldn't doubt that he wasn't hurt before that because a lot of his passes was off. He had a joint where he was scrambling, and the dude was like from here to the fucking camera, and they were running like this, and he fucking threw that shit behind him. And the guy's like, "Where the fuck are you going?" So. I mean, it's no surprise he probably was hurt the whole time. But that's it, though. Y'all lost. Let's get to the command. Let's get to your commanders. Your commanders. Yours. Your team.
Yep.
Not mine.
Whatever.
Listen, I'm still a free agent. I got to keep throwing this out there because y'all don't be understanding.
Bro.
So let me explain to you what my free agency means. This doesn't mean I'm not watching the games. It just means that I'm not a diehard fan like I was. And don't get it twisted. You need niggas like me. I was such a diehard fan that I was finding ways to stir up shit or come up with valid points when there was nothing to come up with because we were that fucking bad. I was still just digging through the mud like, oh, I got something for you. What about this? What about this? Oh, that's what I was doing. I'm not doing that shit this year. So it ain't gonna be no good game. I'm not doing none of that shit. I'm just gonna silently make little stupid comments like, oh, y'all Commanders won, but y'all should have won this game by more points. So.
But you can still be a diehard fan and not do all of that.
No, it's either one. It's one way or the other.
I don't do none of that, and I consider myself a diehard fan.
You ain't diehard fan. Then you supposed to be screaming. You supposed to be screaming it.
I'm not. I don't fucking need to do all that.
So
they live across the street from me. Fuck.
Yeah, you are. You're a little close. So they won 28-22. They won by 6. I think this game they shouldn't even have had this many fucking points. But they could have lost this game, bro.
They could have.
Because there was a play where their running back, it was on like the 10-yard line or something. It was like a halfback pass.
Dropped that.
And he dropped that shit. He could have fucking he could have slow walked. He could have moonwalked in the fucking end zone. He dropped it. They had a couple of little drop passes. You know what I'm saying? Carson was overthrowing a couple people, but his stats was pretty good though. He had 21 for 40, 27 for 41, 313, 4 touchdowns, 2 interceptions. I'm telling you right now, Carson, he ain't afraid to throw that motherfucking ball. So that's probably one of the biggest changes from quarterback to quarterback that I see. Like he threw an interception, and then they I'm throwing another bomb right after that. Because I was like, damn, he gonna throw McLaurin the ball. Boom, McLaurin gets a fucking dime.
Yeah.
Like he didn't have to slow down. All he had to do was turn, catch that bitch, and just keep pushing.
That's the thing. So this is my thing with Carson Wentz, right? Like I'm not no fucking expert fucking scout. I'm not no fucking no goddamn coach, but I'm big on signs and shit, right? So the fact that he threw damn near pretty much 2 back-to-back picks and then came back, and it's like it was like a quick adjustment, right? Like it was like you can definitely tell he was forcing shit with those picks, right? And like the first pick, he telegraphed it the entire time.
He was just watching him the whole time.
Watching the telegraph. So as a good safety is going to pick up on that, read the quarterback eyes, and just step in front of him and snatch. And then the other one on the line, the little dump. It was just too much traffic. But that motherfucker came right back and stepped up into the fucking pocket and then launched that bitch with 1,000% accuracy. And right on the fucking sideline, and then had probably one of the best drives of the entire fucking game not too long after that.
Yeah.
So I don't know what big fucking Riverboat Ron said to him or whatever, but he fucking put that them 2 fucking picks in the pass and fucking just brought that shit right back to the fucking crib. So
yeah,
get it. I give big shout outs to them for that. Even though it was a Carson. I think Carson Wentz got the game ball, but to me it was a Samuel game, bro.
Yeah,
Curtis Samuel was fucking all over the fucking place.
They was using his ass frequent in the first half, and
he was
getting it done. You know what I'm saying? And I was like, all right, don't use him up. You still got some people. Yeah. I got us. What's the guy name? Joe number 1,
Jahan Dotson.
He had 2 touchdowns, if I'm not mistaken.
I thought he might have.
He had the first one. He had the one in the end zone, and then he had the one in the corner where he had to like jump and catch it.
I think it was Gibson.
No, it wasn't Gibson.
Gibson. Samuel had a touchdown.
Okay, so whoever caught the one on the left side, he I was just like, okay, so now you got somebody who is not afraid to throw the ball up and let the receivers go get it. That's something that we never did. Kirk Cousins didn't do that shit, and Taylor Heineke damn sure didn't fucking do it. Or Taylor Heineke tried, but he just ain't had an arm strength. So a lot of passes, you know what I'm saying? He was letting these motherfuckers go up and do what the fuck they do best. And I think that right there is what's gonna, you know what I'm saying, really turn some of these motherfuckers into superstars. I was watching Gibson, you know what I'm saying? He not explosive. He had a couple good little runs, man. But to me, it's like I think you let McKissick do the hard running and you let Gibson for the little passes and shit, the little short passes. I just think he's better at that shit. And if he's already running and he's catching it, you don't gotta wait. You don't gotta wait for this slow start shit for him to go. He's already going. But he don't have the explosiveness. You know what I'm saying? And that defense was getting torched a little bit. Second half.
Yeah. So, but the thing about it is, it's just a secondary. The front line vicious.
Secondary was getting torched.
Front line vicious, and the court and the linebackers are decent, but the secondary
is bad. Kendall Fuller was getting scorched. They were targeting him, but I want to give the game. If I can give out 2 game balls, I'm gonna get a second one out to there's a rookie, Derek Forrest. He came in and played for somebody else who didn't play, Curl or some shit. Cam Curl. He played for him. First of all, this young nigga was out there. He was hitting, he was laying wood, and he had the fucking pick. Like he was out there, John. He was all over the fucking place, and this nigga small. He was like 5'11", like
Yeah,
fucking
yeah,
180.
yeah.
He was out there, John. Was all over the fucking field. McCain had a lot of fucking tackles.
Yep.
The front four was doing their thing. I think Jonathan Allen went down, and another guy. I think
Payne was
his
getting it in too.
last name was Mathis. He went down too. So, overall, it's a good win, but it's the Jacksonville Jaguars, and I feel like y'all really should have really been beating these niggas' asses. But you did win, so I'm not gonna take away what you should have had. I'm just saying, like they played Detroit. You know who they play after that?
The Eagles. And
All
then,
right.
and then Dallas. But correction, it was Samuel who caught the first one, Dotson that caught the second one, McLaurin caught the third, and then Dotson caught the last one.
Yeah, Dotson caught the last one. That shit had to be Sports Center top 10.
Yeah, it was.
Both of them. Honestly, you could put both them shits in there. I get at probably a number 3 or 4 on the top 10 Sports Center. But I'm curious to see how they're gonna play against Philly. Detroit, I think it's another team that they should just win. Like, show me that teams that you should just beat are getting beaten, and I'm back. I'm back on board. That's it.
That's it.
That's it, bro. Like all these games where like we sit around, we fucking around all 3 quarters, and then we want to play the 4th quarter, and then we be in a position where we got to score like 8 points and there's fucking 2 minutes left. No, I just want teams that need to be beaten, just beat their ass, and we can roll.
But you already know we always play better. The thing about it is we always lose the games that we should have won, and we always win the games that we should have lost. Like we play better against more competitive teams. I don't know why the fuck that's the case. Bro.
I don't know why it is either, man. But I'm like, it's a new day, man, and these teams are getting better and better and better. And I just feel like if that's how y'all planned yesterday, you know what I'm saying? You're really putting up some points. Like, I don't see why y'all can't win 10 games.
Yeah. No, I agree.
Like,
the next one is Lions and Eagles and Cowboys.
Yeah, like I think you can win all these games. I think Philly. I mean, I'm not even.
And so we should win these. To be honest, we should definitely beat Detroit. The Eagles should be an interesting game.
Eagles gonna be a tough game.
We should definitely beat Cowboys, and we should definitely beat the Titans. And the Bears might be decent too.
Bears gonna be hard, and I'm not.
Justin Fields is a dog.
I'm definitely not just going to say we just gonna beat the Titans either. I will see. I think that'll be a close game too. It ain't gonna be no blowout on either side.
So I think right now with the next 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, the next 5 weeks, I think our biggest competition to me, I think it would just be the Eagles.
So you expecting how many wins out of 5 the next 5 games?
If I'm reaching, I would say we should win all next 5. But reality, probably 3 out of 5.
If they win 3, first and foremost, if they lose to Dallas, it's not happening.
Oh yeah. If they lose to Dallas and Dak is gone, season's over.
I'm telling you right now, I don't care if they win 4 out of the 5 games. If they lose to Dallas,
it's over. Season's over.
We gonna try again next year. We're gonna try to see if y'all can win me back next year. It's no way you should lose either game unless they go out here and they go dig somebody up out the fucking grave and say, "Nigga, we need you to be quarterback." Like, no. So you fuck around and lose to Dallas, we done. I wouldn't be surprised. I'm not holding nothing against Detroit. They looking pretty sweet. They putting some points up. So I'm not just gonna say they just gonna beat Detroit, but they better not lose to Dallas. No. So I'm going to leave it there. Don't fucking lose to Dallas. All right. You got anything else you want to touch on the sports side?
Sports side, no. Local shit, yes.
Okay. What we got on the local side?
Pull it up. So I don't know if you've seen the post on Instagram, but Metro is talking about changing some of the fucking names.
I thought they already did.
Nah, they were talking about it. It's like a discussion. I don't think it's official yet. Did you see it though?
No, I mean I haven't seen it, but they said that shit's supposed to went into effect. They agreed to that shit.
So I'm about to pull the post up right now and see if this shit pop up. But they're talking about changing.
Why y'all always want to change shit? They're
changing the names of a few iconic fucking Metro stations.
It's really only one that don't make sense to me.
Which one is that?
Largo.
Yeah, I don't know why. So they're talking about changing. Let me see. I'm waiting for this shit to pull up. Every time new iPhones going to come out, bro, my shit get to start acting.
You know that's how they do. They want you to buy that brand new phone that does the same fucking shit as the last two.
So if I could, why this shit's pulling up, I think they was going to turn. They're talking about turning or changing. Oh, here it is, right here. They're talking about changing down Largo Town Center to downtown Largo. They're talking about changing White Flint to North Bethesda. PG Plaza is going to turn into Hyattsville Crossing. Tyson's, and look, so now that's all Maryland. Now in Virginia, look how simple these changes are. Tyson's Corner is going to become Tyson's. And fucking West Falls Church, the secondary name would just be Virginia Tech VT rather than VT/UVA.
Oh wow! All right, so I think the Hyattsville Crossing joint is fitting.
Oh shit! So no, it went in effect yesterday. So you're right. Them shits changed yesterday. It went into effect September 11th.
So I think the Hyattsville Crossing joint, I think that's legit. I'm cool with that. I mean, it kind of.
What difference does it make if you change the name?
I don't know. I mean,
people are still going to refer to that bitch as the PG Plaza fucking train.
I mean, if you're talking about does the name fit? I think it does. I mean, I don't think it doesn't. I think the downtown Largo doesn't. What the fuck? There's no downtown. What are we talking about?
Well, you know, the only reason why they're trying to it seems like they're trying to turn fucking Largo into like a metropolis with the fucking hospital. That shit.
I mean, what else are they putting
the
there?
boulevard? I don't know what the fuck else they're
Listen,
putting
let me
over
tell
there.
you something. If you wanted to change that shit to downtown Largo, you should have did it back in the day when Magic Johnson was up, when you had the Largo Town Center going on. What was that? What was the little spot right there that LeVar Arrington owned? Sideline or some
sideline.
Shit? When all that shit was popping?
Sideline, fucking Gladys Knight Jones.
Exactly. When all that shit was there,
popping,
that's when you should have called it downtown Largo.
Yeah, but there wasn't no Metro running there. Metro wasn't in there.
Damn, you're right.
Metro was not there then because I was driving.
Damn, y'all fucking up, man.
Just leave this shit the way it is.
I don't know. I don't know what prompted them to change the name.
Yeah, me neither.
But you know, it don't matter because I'm back on the fucking orange line.
Them motherfuckers about to start burning the fucking train cars down anyway. You see that motherfucker that set fire to the fucking train car.
Absolutely. Absolutely. But I'm back on the orange line come October. You know what I'm saying? 3 days. 3 days in a wake up. The brace is gone. I'm back.
They about to put this bitch in the
I'm gonna be icing the fuck down, but I'm back skipping, nigga. I'm dancing, I'm doing all that shit. I'm gonna be falling the fuck over too.
Yeah, I'm about to say.
But I'm back.
Timber.
So one last thing, man, before we go, you know, serious business. Yesterday was 9/11. What's that? How many years? 2001.
So it was fucking 21 years.
Yeah, 21 years ago, man. You know, 9/11. You know what happened? Motherfuckers flying planes and the shit. Where was y'all at when that shit happened? You know, I know where the fuck I was. I remember it distinctly. Where was you at?
I just asked you first, man.
You did?
I just asked you where the fuck were you at?
You snuck that shit in there. I was in fucking, what grade was I? I was in 10th grade, 10th or 11th, because you know I think I was in 10th. No, I was in 11th grade. It was 11th grade, and I was in fucking study hall. And we was chilling. We wasn't doing shit. We used to be in there with the basketball coach, Coach Hardy, rest in peace. And we just was bullshitting around, man. He had a TV on, and all of a sudden it just turned to the news, and we see the fucking plane flying into the building, and next thing you know, they come on the announcement, and it was like, you know, prepare all the kids for early dismissal. So we like, yay! My teacher was like, shut the hell up! Did you know what's happening here? So then once he explained it, them motherfuckers was in class like, and then it's like, you know what I mean, seeing the shit fall, I was like, damn, it's probably a lot of people in that joint, bro. So that shit, it was really a delayed reaction. And then the Pentagon shit had happened. Was it right after? Or was it before?
I think the Pentagon was first.
The Pentagon joint happened was crazy because a guy that I used to fool with back in the day, old buddy, his mom worked there. And that shit wasn't too far from where like her space where she worked at. So shit's crazy, bro. We haven't had nothing like that happen since, but I do still think it's a lot of fucking hate in the world, and something's got to get done. We need to love each other more. I know we get on here and we talk, we talk our shit. We be funny, we be serious, we have our strong opinions, but I'm always an advocate for everybody loving each other. You know what I'm saying? Even if I'm getting on white people, I got to get on y'all sometimes. But man, end of the day, if anybody, if you really know me, I'm with everybody, and I'm pro. Let's everybody fucking hold hands together and sing Kumbaya.
That's what's up. Look at you saving the world.
Yeah,
one quote at a time.
Yeah. What about you?
I was at fucking lunch, bro. I was in the 9th grade. It was 9th or 10th grade.
All right, if you was in
2001.
If you was in 9th,
so it was 10th grade. It was in 10th
11.
grade because I graduated 2004, so it was 10th grade. But I was at lunch, man, and we was, the TVs are always on, and we were just laughing and bullshitting and joking, joning, or whatever the fuck we was normally, we normally do during lunch. And then we looked, and I was like, "The fuck is happening?" And then everybody just got like real quiet, like quiet. And then everybody tried to use their cell phones with no service. So then like everybody kind of like panicked a little bit. I just left. I was driving at that time, so I just left. Everybody else just started leaving, and then once we got home, that's when shit really had hit, like what the fuck was going on. And then I didn't have no fucking clue of who Al Qaeda was, and the meaning by what everything. Like I was completely fucking green, and I'm not gonna say like that like 9/11 influenced me to join the military, because it that wasn't the main reason, but I joined in 11th grade, so 2003. So yeah, I was
in an early jump too.
I did the early jump. So I was still in high school when I joined the Army, and 2 months after I graduated, I went straight to basic. So, but that shit, bro, like that definitely did open my eyes into what the world, what people are really capable of, especially to learn like, some of the fucking hijackers went to the fucking buoy fucking flight school, you know what I mean, and learn how to fucking fly and shit from there. So it was like, god damn, man, like that shit really hit like crazy. And it was different from the fucking DC sniper shit. You know what I mean? Because you're just like, okay, anybody can fucking just grab a gun and fucking, go on a fucking spree. But to fucking actually plan something like that, to the extent that it was carried out, and then for them to execute it with just something as simple as, a box cutter, and taking over the plane, that really just that really does something to your thought process of how unsafe shit really is. Because everything that we've learned is mainly been from either stories or shit that we've seen on TV at that age. And then as we become adults, you realize a lot of shit that we were told, or a lot of shit that we seen as we're kids, is definitely not fucking true. You know what I mean? And then going to actual war, right? And fucking, I went to Afghanistan, you went to Iraq, but and then doing the shit that I was doing, and then seeing how the terrorist groups still glorify that shit, you know what I mean? And
that's their biggest fucking accomplishment.
Trying to repeat the shit and other shit, you know what I mean? It's just crazy. So, that's a day that I'll never forget, you know what I mean? And that's something that'll always stick with me. But at the end of the day, man, like it just like you, at the end of the day, it's to the point where I done got to this point right now. It's just like I can't. There's so much shit going on. I can't walk around and fucking, fear and shit and try to be all paranoid or whatever the fuck. But at the end of the day, you got to fucking stand 10 toes down, man, and keep your fucking head on the swivel. Because once they figured out that the big shit is not feasible anymore, that's when they started doing all these fucking lone wolf attacks and shit that was going across, a few years, a decade or so after that. So the motherfuckers are always trying, man. That shit, they're terrorists are patient. It took them years to plan that shit, like years, like almost a fucking decade. So, as people, right? We gotta, you ain't sitting here saying that you gotta fucking come up here and bear arms and fucking, defend your fucking country to, to every fucking extent. But you gotta be wary of just people around you, man. And there's always signs to shit. There's always signs of shit, whether it's like some local, whether it's some local shit going on with these fucking teenagers out here fucking blasting each other and shit like that, or you got these, these couples or these domestic that turn into, deaths or homicides or whatever. There's always signs that lead to shit. So I always challenge people just to pay attention to the signs with people that's in your circle. Always. The same thing with mass shootings. It's the same shit. These people that conducted these heinous acts, there were signs. They were talking to people. They were texting people. They were saying shit. There's always signs before something happens. So a lot of the shit, some of the shit can be fucking, deterred, just based off like something as simple as conversation. And it's happened and it's improving. And we can't stop everything, but there's always signs, man. Look for the fucking signs.
No, we can't stop. I mean, besides that, crime is rampant, man. So this is my challenge for y'all. And then we're gonna wrap it up. I challenge y'all to like kind of think twice, you know what I'm saying, when you're angry, you know what I mean, at another person. Like for me, road rage. Oh man, a lot of y'all motherfuckers can't drive. But it's like lately I've been challenging myself to like, you know what? Maybe this person's speeding because he forgot to take the chicken out the freezer. You know what I'm saying? Maybe his house is burning down. Maybe his girl is in labor. Maybe she late for work. Maybe happy hour by the end. She need to get her a cup. Maybe. But I challenge y'all to just think twice, man, before y'all act, because a lot of the shit that be happening be stupid shit, and it's shit that you regret for the rest of your fucking life. You know what I'm saying? I see a lot of shit on TikTok and Instagram, motherfuckers killing each other over road rage. I'm only speaking on something that I'm dealing with. You know what I'm saying? That's why I be trying to leave out early, so I don't have to rush. You know what I'm saying? But y'all can't fucking drive. You know what I'm saying? So just gonna leave it there. But let's just love each other. You know what I'm saying? On the end note, man, make sure, man, y'all are following all our shit, man. Make sure you following all of it. You know what I'm saying? We continuing to, upload more content. You know what I'm saying? We got some shit coming down the line. We got more guests coming. We're doing it at 7:00 now because I know football is on at 8. So we want to try to get that out of the way so y'all can still catch our game. We have more guests coming in the future. We would hope that they can get on that time so they don't miss the game either. Make sure y'all following our shit, man. Make sure y'all leave comments, leave some feedback. If you know somebody or you're a person out there, you think you're a spectacular person, you got a story to tell, you know what I'm saying? Reach out to one of us, you know what I'm saying? All the information is right there on the fucking top, or it's right there on the bottom, or it's here. It's on there, you know what I'm saying? The link tree, all that shit is there. Reach out to us, man. We respond pretty quick, and we talk to our audience.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? I see
y'all missed a good one last week. We did an impromptu live and talk about this whole PG County curfew thing.
We're gonna be doing that shit too. We're gonna be doing impromptu live. Sometimes it might be on Instagram, sometimes it might be on Facebook. You just gotta be locked in. You know what I'm saying? Hit the subscribe button, hit the little fucking bell so you know when it's gonna happen, or Facebook. I need to know when this person makes a post. It's okay, it's not weird. It's just us. You know what I'm saying? So do that shit, man. And, we'll keep putting out this content for you. That's all I got, sir. What you got for me?
I'm back.
Oh, shit.
I am back.
This nigga laughing already.
Yeah. What is the difference between a piano and a tuner? You can tune a piano, but you can't tune a fish.
Yeah, he's back. He's back. Fucking crazy, man.
Man, that was fun. It's been a while.
It's been a minute, man. Look, we love y'all, man. We're gonna wrap it up. All right, Captain out.